Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.
Glad to have everybody tuning in. Welcome everybody to the space, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to chop it up like we always do. Waiting on folks to pile on in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the week. I hope everybody had a productive week so far. Hope you were very productive, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got your root work deodorant because some of you need it. Some of you need that root work, ladies and gentlemen. How many folks we got in the room already? Okay, almost 200 in the first 15 seconds. While we're waiting on everybody to pile in, don't forget you can go to the Hidden History Museum tomorrow or today, whenever time you're listening, and go check out everything and get the products that we have there. Or you can get some of the things at hiddenhistorymuseum.com, microphonecheck.com, the whole shebang. Let me holler at some of the regulars in here. We got Harley in here. We got Ani in here. I see Juicy in here. Hoodoo in here. Let's see. Yeah. A lot of folks in here. Maroc in here. Brother Maroc. 1 and 9 in here. Shout out to 1 and 9. Glad to have y'all tuning in. And we're going to get calls pretty early tonight. Let people chop up what they need to chop up about. Now, first things first, did y'all know California, as you know, Newsom, he's been vetoing these reparations bills. There was another reparations part of the reparations bill that went his way and he vetoed it. And they're doing a bunch of splaining about why he vetoed it. A lot of splaining, and I won't even get into it because I don't care. I do not care why they're not giving us stuff. I don't even give a damn about the excuses. So they vetoed another part of the reparations bill out here in California. And what Newsom did was issue an apology for slavery. Okay. So they think that's going to be some kind of form of reparations, them apologizing for slavery in California. And, what's interesting, a lot of right-wing white supremacists, like, I'm from California, I'm not apologizing for anything. Who cares? All that anti-black garbage. We need some monetary compensation. Yeah, just an apology without anything to add compensatory justice, that's an empty gesture. You understand? And with the apology, they should have had an anti-black hate crime bill to go with that. That would have been cool. That would have been something that would have been interesting if they said, "Hey, you know what? We'll give an apology, and we're gonna give you guys a crime bill that will protect you." They didn't do that. And let me look up and see what the apology says. Hold on 1 second. Let me read it. Let me read exactly what it's saying. I'm going to read from Politico. It said Gavin Newsom signs California apology for slavery and discrimination. Gavin Newsom on Thursday signed an official apology for harms caused by slavery and hundreds of years of discrimination against Black Californians. Healing can only begin with an apology, said Assemblymember Reggie Jones Sawyer, who authored the apology bill in a statement. Oh, this is the Boule stuff. The state of California acknowledges its past actions and is taking bold steps to correct them by recognizing its role in hindering the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness for Black individuals through racially motivated punitive laws. Okay. Okay. We get an apology and non citizens get the bag. They ain't issuing no apologies for the non citizens who creep across the border. They get a bag, they get tangible benefits, and we get lip service and apologies. All right. I want to hear some change rattling with that apology. All right. Um, yeah, it's just a bunch of nothing burgers. It's a bunch of nothing burgers and talk for us. Trying to look at some more things about it. California apology for the perpetration of gross human rights violations, crimes against humanity, with special consideration for African slaves and their descendants. That's what the official apology looks like. See, you got to watch that stuff. I just saw this part. I just looked at the website and caught that part. Ah, watch. Yeah, this is kind of tricky the way they worded this. When you actually go to gov.ca.gov, where the governor officially put the apology, it says in 2020, people of California established the task force to study and develop reparation proposals for African Americans with special consideration for African Americans who are descendants of persons enslaved in the United States, and required the task force to address, among other things, how the state of California will offer a formal apology on behalf of the people of California for the perpetration of gross human rights violations and crimes against humanity on African slaves and their descendants, and how California laws and policies that continue to disproportionately affect African Americans as a group and perpetuate the lingering material and psychological effects on slavery and how it can be eliminated. They keep throwing that African word in there. That's interesting that they keep doing that. They keep throwing the African word in there. You got to that sounds real tricky and slippery because we've been telling people, we're trying to we're getting away from the African word because that makes us comparable to immigrants. That makes us comparable to immigrants, and we are not immigrants. I keep seeing stories and people hop online, especially tethers, talking about how immigrants built the United States. The United States is a nation of immigrants. That is horse crap. No immigrants built the damn new United States. Foundational Black Americans built the United States. We're not immigrants. There's over 40 million of us who are non immigrants. We don't come from an immigrant lineage. It was foundational Black Americans who built the United States. We are nothing like immigrants. No disrespect to you, but we're not comparable. So, we're getting straightening with all of this language. The language has to be correct. And speaking of reparations, the Democrats are pointing out something Trump put out. He kind of put out a counter 2025 for the Democrats, the um a Project 2025 counter propaganda narrative against Kamala. And one thing that he was citing as negatives, like Kamala's letting all these immigrants over, Kamala's co-signing a reparations bill. And then all of the Democrats are like, see, Trump ain't for no reparations. See, how y'all supporting Trump? Trump ain't for no reparations. See, y'all talking about Kamala. Here, Trump right here telling y'all in your face, he ain't for no reparations. Well, first of all, who said we were supporting Trump? There's a lot of black people who are, but I'm not supporting anybody. I'm not supporting anybody. For right now, I'm supporting the couch until I get some better options out here. But many of us, we're not supporting any side. Also, the whole thing about, yeah, Trump ain't doing reparations. Well, the Democrats ain't doing it, and they're supposed to. The Democrats are sitting here giving money to other groups. Trump ain't really doing that. Trump is not proposing to do that. See, that's what makes the Democrats' action so egregious. It ain't like they ain't got it. They're just not giving it to us. When it comes to us, they're playing in our faces and giving the money that's supposed to go to us to non-citizens. Trump ain't doing that. You see, you can't point the finger at Trump and say, "Oh, he's doing the same thing." He ain't doing what you're doing. You know? So y'all can't hang your hat on that one, ladies and gentlemen. You can't hang your hat on that. Let me get some of these calls in here because we got a lot of folks in here. Y'all raise your hand if you're ready to get on. What's up, Dwan? Dwan be in the building. Got to holler at me, Dwan, to see what we're going to do for the 26th. Let me see. Shad. Shad, what's going on, Shad?
Oh, what's going on, Tariq? My bad. I didn't even know you were gonna call on me. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm sorry to take it off a little off topic, but I'm just curious to know: do you still watch Power? Because I remember you used to talk about it a while ago.
I did. Yeah, I haven't watched this season, but I'm going to watch it. I got to
Oh,
catch up because I know the season finale was tonight, right?
yeah. Well, no, it wasn't the season finale, so it was episode 9 out of 10. So the season finale is next week. But I
Oh,
was
okay.
just curious as to if you saw it. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Yeah. Don't let me know what happened. I gotta catch up. I just haven't been watching TV, man. I've been so busy with these other projects. I just have not been watching TV, but I do have to catch up with Power. Got to catch up. A lot of the writers follow me on Power. What's up, Darius? You got your hand up, brother. What's going on, Darius? Then I get Shango. Darius, what's up, brother? Darius,
Hello?
what's up, Darius?
What up, man? I just want to just ask you one question. Man, have you seen that Eric's what's that guy name that's the mayor from New York City?
Eric Adams.
Yeah, man. They was on his ass, man, at that little press conference, man.
Yeah. They were yelling.
Hello?
That was my homie, Hawk Newsom yelling at him with the loudspeaker. Hawk is my guy. That's my homie. So yeah, he was going in on him, talking about how he's, just not been for the black community. So yeah, Eric had he had the Boule NAACP crowd with him, some of the the elders, I wouldn't even call them elders. Now that he's getting thrown under the bus, he's really surrounding himself with a lot of black folks now. And I will give Eric Adams a little credit. Again, he started calling out some of the Democrat policies. He had to admit, hey man, this immigration, this is kind of taking its toll on the citizens of New York. Once he spoke out against that, then they went in on him. Again, the Democrats, man, they're operating like the mafia at this point, man, especially with black folks. There's this punishment mechanism. If you speak out against them, like Puffy was talking, he was kind of speaking out against the Democrats after he supported them for so many years. Now look, they got this man on these janky charges. So the Democrats, man, they're really running this thing like a mafia plantation. Any black folks who get out of line, they get bogus charges on them. Kwame Kilpatrick was talking about this, the former mayor of Detroit, talking about how he started going against some of the Democratic narratives, and then they put those charges on him. Wasn't it Trump who got Kilpatrick out of jail? If I'm not mistaken. Y'all give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. When Kilpatrick was in jail, wasn't that Trump who got him out? If I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but from my recollection, I think Trump got him out. Trump got a lot of prominent black people out, if I'm not mistaken. Shango, what's up, Shango?
Yeah, hey Tariq. Just got one question. I mean, if you know the answer to it, mainly. So once you know the FBA, you guys do get your reparations, which you hopefully do get it. Are you worried that the government officials might inflate the dollar to make it to where the value of the dollar, like once you do get your reparations, will be just minimum, or as not as much as it should be?
I don't know if they do that. That's going to affect everybody. So, I don't know if they're gonna, cut off their nose to spite their faces, but you never put anything past them. So I don't know what their reaction will be. So they need to give us what we're supposed to get. They need to give us our reparations. They need to break bread. Yeah.
From New York Times best-selling author Tariq Nasheed comes Foundational Black American Race Baiter, the groundbreaking book shaking up the conversation on race in America. As one of the most influential voices for Black Americans today, Nasheed exposes the tactics used to manipulate, subjugate, and control Black communities. In this powerful read, Tariq Nasheed equips you with the knowledge to resist injustice and reclaim your narrative. Don't miss out on the book that's redefining the game. Foundational Black American Race Baiter, available now at officialfba.com. Get your copy today.